Hello, darling. I'm Nacona. I am a spiritual being rocking this human existence. I wanted to do a reintroduction of who I am and why I'm here. My video that's pinned at the top of my page is from September of 2020. Wow, yeah, that's a long time ago. 2.5 years that I've been posting on YouTube here. Slow start, not gonna lie, but I'm going and doing and sharing my messages. I'm here to help people understand how we have been indoctrinated to not heal our mind, body, and soul. Everything that we are doing in our daily lives, if you are not living consciously to live a clean, healthy lifestyle, everything that we are doing in our daily lives is contributing to the lack of health, lack of mental health, lack of spiritual health. I'm just throwing out the things that I have learned over the last 3 years while I've been going through this. And I say 3, it's 3.5, 4.5, over the last 47 years of my life, the things that I have learned, and I keep relearning because there's new aspects to everything when you dig deeper. I am an empath who has finally learned the lessons from the empath narcissist cycle. Can't say I'm cured completely, but I at least identify and I can see the patterns of things going on. I was raised in a cult, so raised in a really bizarre, out of normal society mind space. When I was in my early 20s, I was like, fuck that, I don't believe that. What do I believe? And so for the last 27 years of my life, I have been questioning everything. I was married for 20 years. I've got 2 amazing kids. It's been quite a journey. I've healed a lot. I've learned a lot. I have healed ancestral trauma. I've taken on a lot of the things that were not mine to take on, to transmute and release the energy. I have learned to tap into myself. You'll see me do this a lot when I'm doing this. That is, I'm talking to my higher self. I have learned that we are all a piece of God. God decided, I want to experience life like this, and split off a piece of itself, that which became your soul. Your soul, my soul, decided that I wanted to live a life like this, and they split off like this for that lifeline, or that lifeline, or that lifeline. So many of us have many lives that we've lived here on Earth or other dimensions, because guess what? There's other dimensions too. A lot of healing has come from the indoctrinations of the society around us. We're being lied to about our entire existence, that you're powerless and you gotta bust your ass to be able to make rent this month is total bullshit. We are infinite, powerful beings with the abilities to do anything if we just get out of our own way. Just say it. My page is all about helping people connect to their higher self. Mind, body, spirit, everything revolves around meditation. I'll talk about it a lot. Everything focuses around intention. I talk about that a lot as well. Setting an intention as you leave the house every day that you're gonna have an awesome day. Setting the intention that the universe is always working out for you and looking out for you and delivering you amazing things to make your life better. Part of that process is to clean up your vessel. Part of that process is to be aware of the environment around you, of what's going on in your house, in the air, in your water, what you're feeding yourself and your children, how it's affecting you. We assume as consumers in a first world country that when something is put on the shelf, it should be edible, that it shouldn't damage us, that it should not be literally causing massive health issues. But that's not the case. We live in a world where your child is gonna get ADHD because they want to make a nice, bright red fake strawberry for your breakfast cereal. And we're going to give you that nice, bright red strawberry so that it pleases your eyeballs. But it's going to kill you. It's going to affect your child's behavior. It's going to affect your endocrine system. It's going to affect, anyway, I'm going down, anyway, that's part of my thing, is we assume that things that are put on the shelf are things that are good for us. We assume that the fabrics that they're making our clothing out of are compatible, or at least like not harming us, which is not the case. We assume that when medicines are put out on the market, that they are there to help us. But that's not the case, as we are seeing. I was raised in a cult. I did the whole first narcissist was my mom, all the way along the line. They just kept happening. And then the pandemic happened, and I awokened to the bullshit of society, the indoctrination of society. Thanks to TikTok and a lot of fucking rabbit holes. I have scrolled through TikTok and found things that ping in my subconscious, or my higher self goes, that's true, look into it. And so I start going down rabbit holes. So I'm here to help wake people up to everything that's going on around us. Western medicine is not here to make you healthy. Western medicine is there to perpetuate a recurring revenue for the pharmaceutical companies. Yes, of course, you need a doctor to set a broken bone, this, that, and whatever, but I guarantee you, between parasites, hormones, and yeah, there are things in your environment that if you were to eliminate, your health issues will reduce dramatically. Then if you deal with your emotional issues, which is the basis of all physical dis-ease comes from a emotional blockage. Emotions are energy in motion. So if you block up your energy, it doesn't flow, and therefore then you have blockages that cause physical malady. So I'm here to help people understand we have so much more power within our own hands, in our own grasp, than we understand and could know. And we have more power than we ever would understand and would know. You have power by where you spend your dollars. If you choose to spend your dollars on the same old crap, guess what? General Mills is going to keep producing the same old crap. If you choose to say, no, fuck you, I don't want all of those chemicals in my food, I choose to spend my money on food that is not, they're going to wake up, because otherwise they'll go out of business. And it has to be done on a wide scale, right? Everyone needs to fucking wake up. We all need to fucking wake up and realize that we have to take this power back for ourselves. So I am here to help people heal their bodies, mind, and soul. So mind, body, spirit, everything revolves around meditation. I'll talk about it a lot. Everything focuses around intention. I talk about that a lot as well. Setting an intention before you go into something. Setting an intention as you leave the house every day that you're going to have an awesome day. Setting the intention that the universe is always working out for you and looking out for you and delivering you amazing things to make your life better. Words have power. What we listen to, what we watch, what we take in, what we ingest in our entertainment, all has power to be remanifested into experiences. Do you want those experiences that you're bringing in by what you're bringing in? I will talk a lot about the foods that we eat and physical vessel maintenance. I'm going to talk a lot about parasite treatments and natural, holistic medicine alternatives based on thousands and thousands and thousands of years of practical application of plants as medicine. I also will talk a lot on the woo side about past lives, how past lives affect our now, or how we can integrate those lessons to help with our now. I'm also right now getting a lot of downloads about a healing festival that I'm hosting, although the substance of it still hasn't come forward. They told me I'm just waiting, and I'm just waiting. So anyway, I'm hosting a healing festival in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania on the 160th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg, which will be this July. The healing festival will run from the full moon to the new moon, so the July 3rd to the July 17th. It's going to have a labyrinth. It's going to have healers and stages, open mic type thing. At this point, I better than anyone realize that it's already the end of April, and there's no plan in place yet, but I do happen to know that the universe can make anything happen. So I'm just planning on being in Pennsylvania. That's all I can say. Anyway, my bigger dream is to open healing clinics worldwide. I keep seeing them. I saw a technology back in May of last year, so called the EE Systems. It uses scalar technology, and I instantly had downloads of, that's the technology that you're going to put everywhere. And I was like, okay. Cool. I want to open clinics where people can come stay the night, because this is one of those things that the longer you can stay in it, the better it makes you feel. What it does is it basically puts your body in the optimal situation for healing to happen. Like your energy goes into optimal mode so that it's not battling anything else, so it can just heal. And they have had amazing results. They can't make any claims, of course, because otherwise our government would shut them down. And the stories and the personal experiences that they're sharing are pretty fucking phenomenal. That technology I see in clinics and or like hotel / overnight stay, and that is my ultimate dream, is I will open those everywhere. Now the kicker behind this, they will be by donation. Like you come and stay and you pay me what you can. I don't think healthcare, I don't think being well should come with a price tag. Every one of us is being harmed by the environment around us, and that it is my pleasure to be able to hand something to the collective around me and say, let's heal. A lot more than just laying in that atmosphere goes into that. It's going to be, you have to clean up your diet, you got to clean up your mind, you got to clean up and your processes. So that's where I'm covering that stuff now, so that you guys are ready when I have healing clinics for you to go take it up and then be able to maintain it. That's me in a nutshell. I'm all about the healing. I'm all about connecting. I'm all about your clear abilities and learning to tap in and follow your guidance, because you know what, whether you like it or not, you have a spirit team that is around you all the time. Yeah, even when you're doing that, they're there. Yeah, told me to tell you to talk to your spirit team, because they're there. But they can't intercept, they can't interlude, they can't come into your life and help unless you ask for it. So, you gotta ask. Someday I'll have my healing clinics. I have dreams of like intentional places to hang out. Like I would love to have a nightclub where it was intentional music, probably like Kava or Kratom, juice bar type thing. Don't know that I want to serve alcohol, just because I know alcohol is associated with spirits. Literally when you drink alcohol, you're now hanging out with the spirit that represents that alcohol. It's, once again, the world is so much stranger than fiction. It's all energy, guys. Energy manipulation, energy mastery, energy, everything around us is energy. I'm here to help you figure out how to do that as I figure it out. I mean, I'm no master. I don't claim to be. I'm still learning, but I'm a few steps ahead of a lot of people. And so I'm here to share. And through all of this, I've also been figuring out the divine union, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine, how they go together. As I am going through and realizing and recognizing my own patterns and behaviors and how I have come from wounding space when I react to things. I manifested it in the greatest guy, and then I pushed the greatest guy away with my feelings of lack and insecurity and my abandonment trauma. So I got a whole series on that. The whole Divine Union series is talking through, how to hopefully manifest the greatest guy and then not fuck it up. That's been a long journey, healing me from that. It's just been a long journey, period. And it's not over by any means at all. I am a far cry from having my healing festivals and dance clubs and healing clinics at this point. But I know that the universe works in amazing ways. So it's going to happen. They're showing it to me for a reason. They're giving me the plan for a reason. I just got to have faith in divine timing and know it's coming. That's where I am, having faith in divine timing, sharing my information and lessons that I've learned with you guys. I don't know. I'm just real. I'm me. Obviously, I love F-bombs. Be forewarned. They are prolific in all of my videos. I also, just in general, I have a big eye roll for society around me. Like, I don't relate to regular society much anymore. Anyway, this generally, like I said, was just supposed to be an introduction of who I am, why I'm here, and what you have to look forward to as we go forward. Yeah. So, anybody know anybody who's got, $150 million burning a hole in their pocket and they want to do some healing clinics that are all going to be donation based? You send them my way. Basically, somebody who needs a great big tax write-off. Send them my way. The universe will make it happen. I feel it. I've seen it. I know. I trust my intuition. And that, I guess, is one of the big things. I want to get you to a point where you trust your intuition too. Yeah, that's it. All right. I'll talk to you soon.